Breaking news from CNN. Know what I mean, we got CNN out here. We had to jump over to AP at the Trump rally, see what's going on with these guys. But it just has me shocked as like who 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 thought that they could take Trump out that easy? Like they tried to do it to like other presidents, but they didn't get away with it. They didn't get it. Somebody shot him, bro. And you felt that taking him out would save you not only time and energy. My boy, I think that I'm because I was reading Reddit, and they said, look, he was right there next to the shed, and nobody saw him with his gun because he shot from like 400 meters, 400 yards away, something like that. He had one of them scopes. He was one of them. He was one of them army dudes. You know what I mean? He was a shooter. He was the guy to look to. Somewhere down the line, they foiled his plans, bro. God said, look, it's not time for him yet. It's not time for him yet. This gotta happen. So by God's grace, you the shooter, you taken out. Just in the nick of time, you pierced, part of his ear. But I don't think it was his time to go. You're not supposed to die like that. So right now, Trump is gonna move now with the swiftness of it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's God that It's by God's grace that I'm here. Because I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to win. Somebody's supposed to put Biden in a nursing home. Make sure he gets taken. Make sure he gets fed. Make sure he has his Pampers changed. Make sure he's up to par. But nah, bro. Like, come on, man. There's no reason why somebody should be hating on Trump now, because we already know Biden ain't helping nobody. He's giving, not him himself, but like the Congress is giving our money to attain other countries' natural resources. And when you get older, you only start to understand like this is what the U.S. does, and it does it to everyone. They buy a piece of your land and start drilling there like they did in Guyana now, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So back to the story, man. Like, homeboy came out and he just felt like he could shoot Trump. All right. So a shooting, Donald Trump at rallies in Butler, Pennsylvania, is being investigated as an attempted assassination of the former president and presumed Republican nominee. Law enforcement officers say once attendee was killed, there were two critically injured. Trump said on social. Oh wow, I gotta talk. I be talking loud. I don't want to talk loud. But yeah, Trump said on social media that the bullet pierced the upper part of his right ear before agents whisked him off stage. Secret Service said it killed a suspected shooter who attacked from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. Wow, so they had time to actually plot and see what was going on. Is this records show that Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20, was registered as a Republican voter for Pennsylvania, but federal campaign finance reports also he shows he gives 15 to progressive. Hold on, I might have skipped some, bro. Like, is this real? That's probably part of something I'm reading. It's not it. But it's just crazy though. Like, who's gonna take Trump out? Like, who would take Trump out? Like, why not let him? Because honestly, he might be the face of the government, but it's every state for themselves. That. Like, You can't blame one person um for something another state is doing, which is gonna impact your state and cause it to carry on. So you guys want to kill Trump, but something by God's grace, he's still here. He's still alive, and I am so sorry, but Trump is gonna be here. He might win the election if he might win the election if Joe Biden, if Joe Biden does show up on election night. If he comes through, if it's past 10 o'clock when the votes are counted, he might be sleeping, but if he only remembers where the venue is, he's gonna show up. I promise you. But yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen in November. But it's just a shame that these guys actually take to using violence to take Trump out and get themselves killed in the meantime. Like, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense to me. You sit there and you just like, bruh, I ain't got time to invest in none of this shit. If you paid attention to how the world is, how economy works, how everything works, you would see like Trump is just a face. He's just a face. It's not him. It's the people behind him, people that's gonna support him that you should be worried about, not him. Just like people trusted Biden. People put their trust in Biden because Biden was a good boy to them. As he got older, he started to get dementia and forget where he was at and calling and talking all this reckless shit. But it's like, wow, like Biden fell off. Biden really fell off. Like, people could have trusted that, he's going to be tough on politics and he's going to be tough on, the Senate and make sure that he does what he says. But lo and behold, as soon as he got there, he turned his back on black people. He turned his back on everybody. And now nobody want to step up and say, look, Pops, you need to sit down. Like, you need your walker. Like, come on, let me change your pamper. Somebody got to say that to him. Like, you can't have him walking around by himself anymore. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of Biden now that, like, it's so much behind the scenes, which I can't speak of, but Biden is not the candidate which I'm going to be voting for. I don't even know if it's going to be Trump either. And this is somebody in New York. This is coming from somebody in New York, bro. Like, because you don't want to vote for, what was that saying? You don't want to vote for bad, but bad is gonna be worse, because I know behind the scenes, because they don't tell you this shit behind the scenes, but behind the scenes at every workplace, how everything is supposed to go. All right, like, I know I gotta file these papers. I know I gotta do this. I gotta make sure this and that is done. You gotta do what you gotta do, stuff like that. So when something happens, somebody might tell their cousin, and then their cousin might tell the world. But to be working with Biden, I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can with you. I feel like that environment has become overran with people telling him where to sign and people telling him what he's supposed to do and all this stuff. So we want a president now that's more competent, more aware of what's going on around them, rather than them popping up and reminding themselves that like, today is Saturday, and it's off day. So you want somebody who remembers, the days in the week, basically. Because Trump goes up there and he forgets where he's at. Not Trump, Biden. Oh my gosh, Biden goes up there and he forgets where he's at. But what can I say? That's old dementia talking for you. You gotta get old at some point. You gotta age. You gotta grow, experience shit. But if we being honest, Trump got like a 90% chance now of winning. I'm just gonna say, and Lord forgive the souls that try to take him out. But yeah, best of luck to him, man. Do what you gotta do, bro. Anyway, I'll highlight y'all later. Stay safe, stay blessed, and there's gonna be more content I'm pushing, man. But Tonight I had to bring that out for y'all, man. I can't believe this shit happened though. They try to kill Trump, bro. Try to take him out. Damn, that's sad.